Hello, it's me, Sugarberry, vintage toy collector from the 80s and 90s, because that's the era of my childhood.
It's so good to see you all again.
So if you're new here, or if you missed our channel update video, the last video that we posted, Prime and I took a break from YouTube, from creating videos for a few months. Even though I took a break from creating videos, I have continued to collect. We stopped creating videos back in September. It is now February of 2025, so that's 5 months of collecting that I haven't shown you yet. But we're back now. But things have changed. You may have already noticed that our channel has changed from Sugarberry Prime to Sugarberry Sparkles, and that's because I'm taking over this channel. And Prime is going to create his own channel in the future. We're not sure of the date yet, and it feels good to be back. I have missed doing these videos. I've missed all of you. I've missed this community. I've tried to stay connected by, commenting on other people's videos and Instagram and just watching your videos. Even if I didn't comment, I was definitely watching. But now it feels good to be behind the camera again. I'm ready to show you some toys, because we all know that's what you're here for.
However, did you know?
So I have this big bucket of toys to show you here. And these are all toys that I collected in April and May of 2024. So this is going back quite a ways. And all of the toys that I'm going to show you today are toys that I thrifted from either Value Village or Goodwill here in Canada. So the first toy I want to show you is this little dinosaur here. This is Party Ceratops from the Cave Club collection. No, not a vintage toy, but still a toy line that I really love. I really love the bright colors. I think they're cute. I love the concept of these prehistoric kids and their pet dinosaurs and all that stuff. I think that's just really cute. So yes, I am generally a vintage toy collector. However, this is the exception to the rule just because I really like them. Cave Club was a toy line that was released by Mattel between 2020 and 2022. It didn't last very long. There was also a cartoon that only lasted, I think, 2 seasons, something like that. I haven't actually watched the show, so I don't really know the story behind it. But I do know that Party Ceratops here came with the Dino Rockin' Party pack, and she came with Tella, who is the blue-haired doll. All the dolls have different hair colors, green, purple, blue, but Tella is the blue-haired one. And the reason this is called the Dino Rockin' Party set is because this dinosaur actually makes noises and music and sounds. And because Tella came with a little purple boombox, just a little plastic toy, it doesn't actually make any noises, just the dinosaur here. When I first picked this up and I brought it home, Prime was working in here because this is his office where he works, and I accidentally put it down and I accidentally touched the tail and it made roaring noises and it made sound. But now do you think I could get it working again? It doesn't work anymore. I've tried replacing the batteries. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I think it's broken. But really, you're just supposed to pull on the tail and it's supposed to make roaring noises and music. She's this really bright, vivid pink color, blue saddle, really cute yellow horns. One of the ways that you can recognize Cave Club toys is their eyes have these swirls in them, almost look like, maybe you can see it better on this one, but they almost look like little seashells. See that aqua colored swirl right near the center of her eye? And I love the detail of the stars and moon there by her eyes. Very cute. Not sure what this button is for. Maybe that's for the sound in the music too. I don't know. And the feet also have the swirls on the bottom. So it's easy to recognize them. Her legs move. Her head moves. Her tail moves. But the saddle also has these little rings here that you could put the doll's legs in. Maybe I should show you how that works. So this is Emberly. This is one of the Cave Club dolls. Bright red, ferocious red hair. I just love it. But she's already in my collection. I'm just showing you her because I want to show you how she sits on this dinosaur. It's really cute. And if you're not familiar with Cave Club, there's this pink dinosaur and then there's also a big green one that I also have in my collection that the dolls can ride on. So that's what these little loops are for, to keep the legs in place. But that's just so cute. Look at all the color. It just makes me happy. The next toys, these two G1 My Little Ponies I found at Goodwill. Yeah, these two were in the same bag. They were in a bag with like a bunch of other little fakey ponies. So we have Bluebell here, and we have Snuzzle. They're both ponies that I've talked about in previous videos, and they're both original ponies, meaning they were the first ones to be released. So let's start with Bluebell here. Bluebell, like I said, she was released the first year, so year 1, 1982. She was released in a flat foot version and a concave foot version. So this one is the flat foot version, and you can see that the bottom of her feet are flat. There's no indent in them or anything like that, other than it says 1982, Hasbro, made in Hong Kong, patent pending. But then she was re-released in the following year, in 1983, so year 2, with the concave feet. And she's in rough shape. I mean, her body is okay, but she has a cut tail, and I can see she's got some tail rest in there. I already have this pony, like I said. I've actually got the flat foot and... yeah, I've got the flat foot version and the concave version, foot version already. So I really don't need this pony, but when I see a pony at the thrift store, I always pick it up. I don't care if I have her 50 times, I'm gonna pick it up. I can't leave a pony behind, especially a G1 My Little Pony. I think her mane might have been cut a little bit too as well. But I do love Bluebell. I think she's really beautiful with her blue body, her purple hair, and her star cutie mark. Really cute. Blue eyes. And it does look like somebody put some glue by her eye here. And then Snuzzle, again, she was one of the original 6 that was released, but this is one from year 2, so 1983, the second year of release. And I know that because her feet are concave, they're not flat. Again, it says 1982 Hasbro, it says all the same things on the bottom, but when you look at her feet, she's got these little concave indents in them. They're not flat. But again, this is a duplicate for me. Again, I can't leave a pony behind. This one also has a cut tail, which is really unfortunate, but I don't see any tail rust. And her hair looks good, I think. I think her hair looks pretty good. Might be a little bit cut, but it's not too bad. She is missing one plug of hair in the bottom, at the bottom of her mane there. You may not be able to see that, but I love her because her body is this really light gray. I don't know if they ever made any other gray ponies other than Snuzzle. I can't think of any in the G1 line, but she's got these pink hearts as her cutie mark. Really cute. It's always a good day when you find a G1 My Little Pony at the thrift store. And then at the same thrift store, I don't know if it was the same day, it might have been a different day, but I found this. Oh, I am so excited about this. This is a PJ Sparkles. This is the first PJ Sparkles I have ever found. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I have found others at Value Village, but they were priced really high. So I didn't end up picking them up. But this one was at Goodwill. She was a really good price. Paid like $3.50 for her, which is amazing. PJ Sparkles toy line was created by Mattel between 1988 and 91-ish. There was also a cartoon, but it was only one episode, almost like a short movie kind of thing. So the premise with PJ Sparkles, in the cartoon anyways, I did watch the cartoon, is that she was wishing for someone to love. She was in one realm, or one world, I guess you could say, And then in another realm or another world are all these kids. This is Glimmer. She's one of the kids. And these kids are really wishing for someone to love them. So PJ Sparkles magically ends up in this other world with these kids, and they all learn to love each other. And I think the world where the kids are is all very dark and dreary. And then PJ Sparkles somehow breaks a curse or something. I can't really remember all the details, but then the world becomes light and happy. Everybody loves each other. Classic 80s, 90s cartoon. And the cartoon was only about 25 minutes long. So like I said, it wasn't a TV series or anything like that. It was just a one-time thing, kind of like a mini movie. So within the PJ Sparkles toy line, there's the 15-inch dolls, which are the taller dolls, and they're hard-bodied dolls. And then there's all of these smaller plush-like dolls. There's 4 of these. And then there's a variety of pets and animals, I believe, that go with the toy line as well. So Glimmer here is one of 4 of these dolls. There was PJ Sparkles, Glimmer, Glowy, and Sparks. I think Sparks was the little boy. As with any PJ Sparkles doll, when you hug her, she lights up. And she works. I'm so excited. This is her original outfit. She's wearing this removable sort of, I don't know, overalls or PJs or something. It does come off. And then she's got these built-in shoes with little orange bows, pink shoes, and then she does say PJ Sparkles on the bottom of her foot. Pink lips, pink earrings that are painted on. And I really like this color combination, pink and orange together. I just love that. And her hair, obviously I still have not fixed her hair yet. I am way behind on fixing up my toys and making them beautiful. I've been trying to take a few Barbies or a few toys every week and just fix them up and make them beautiful, but it takes time. If you're a collector, you know that. It's easy to collect. It's not as easy to fix them up and make them beautiful for your collection. But anyways, she has this blonde hair and it's got streaks of pink in it too, which I really love. It's a mess. I haven't even brushed it or anything yet. I need to clean it and brush it. And this is what she looks like without her outfit on. It just looks like a pink bodysuit with the light up portion in the center of her chest there. And then on the back, you can see she's got the Velcro. That's where you put the batteries in. The battery pack is in there. And look at her eyes. She's got little stars in her eyes. And just the way she's kind of looking sideways. So cute. You know how when you're thrifting for toys and you just look at something and you're like, that looks vintage. That's what happened with her. I was like, I know that face. I just couldn't pinpoint what it was in the moment until I looked at her foot. And then I was like, oh, okay. PJ Sparkles, obviously.
Obviously.
And like I said in one of my previous videos, I'm starting to collect vintage books as well. Just certain ones, not everything that I come across. I come across a Care Bears one, I grab it because I just love the artwork and I just love Care Bears. So I found 2 books at the same Goodwill that I got Glimmer. We've got Care Bears, the Care Bears movie, Meet the Care Bear Cousins. So cute. And these books are just amazing for artwork. Like, how cute is that star boat and all the Care Bears are in their rain gear. Oh, there's trouble in Care-a-Lot. The rainbow road is cracking. Just really cute pictures. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. I just love them. I should actually read them one of these days. When I get them, I just flip through and look at the pictures, but I never actually read them. And then this one, A Tale from the Care Bears. The Care Bears battle the freeze machine. So I've seen these pictures before. I have a couple other Care Bear books that have this as their inner cover. Really cute. I just, like, look at that. Look at that. Twins. One thing about these books though, like some of the kids look really weird. Like look at that kid. That's a weird looking kid. It's the Dr. Freeze or Mr. Freeze. Oh wait, no. Cold Heart. That's his name. That's Cold Heart. And you can guess by his name that he freezes things, make things cold. Oh yeah, see? He's frozen the twins in a block of ice. Just so many cute pictures. I've seen this picture many times now. I would love to put this on my wall, actually. The Care Bears movie is from 1985, and this one is from 1984. And then while we're on the topic of books, I did grab a Flintstones book. It was just calling to me. I don't normally collect this kind of stuff, but I don't know. The Flintstones just brings back some major nostalgia for me. And the date on this book is actually copyright 1974. So it's actually quite old. Hanna-Barbera Productions. The artwork isn't anything too spectacular, but it definitely looks like the cartoon. And this book is kind of falling apart. It's not in the best condition, really. But I don't care. I like it. Oh yeah, and the back cover shows all the Hanna-Barbera characters. See, it's got a lot of peeling and the pages are kind of loose and the cover here is all wrinkled and crackled. It's old, but it's still cool. And then at the same Goodwill, I found a bag of G3 ponies. I am not a huge G3 collector, however, I'm starting to collect more and more of them. I'm not very knowledgeable on them, like, I can recognize them when I see them in the store. I'm like, yeah, that's a G3 pony, and yeah, I don't have that one. But to know the names of them, not really, other than Minty here. I did know her, I did recognize her, but most of the others, I have no clue what their names are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 of these. There was 5 of these in the bag. So this is Minty, like I said. She's got a green body. She's got candy, I'm assuming mints as her cutie mark. Pink hair with some glitter in it, some tinsel in it. And I actually do like G3s. It's just that I didn't grow up with them, so that's why I'm just not that familiar with them. So they're a close second to G1s to me. G1s are my absolute favorite for a variety of reasons. So she's got pink eyes, green body, light pink hair. As you can see, I have not made her beautiful yet. She's got tinsel in her hair, and she's got the pink My Little Pony stamp on the bottom of her foot there. It says Hasbro, copyright 2002, made in China. And she's got a little pink heart on one of her hooves there. And it still throws me. Every time I look at a G3, I expect the cutie mark to be on the other side, but it's just not there. That's okay. They're still beautiful. I believe this is Wing Wishes Minty from 2005, which was year 3 of the G3 pony line. She came with mint and pink colored wings. She had a pink headband that looked like it had antenna on it, and a ring for the child or for the person buying the pony, a wand, and a brush, of course. And she was from the Dress Up Day Wear Wing Wishes line. And I think Minty is one of the more popular ones from the G3 line, if I'm not mistaken. Like, they're a very common pony. And then this girl was in the bag. This is Paradise Palms. I did not know that G3 ponies had these 3D symbols. I didn't know there was a line of them. So she is a dream design pony. There was 8 of these released. And like I said, she's got this raised 3D symbol. She's got really nice blue body. It's very vibrant blue. The symbol is like a daisy, it looks like. And her hair is yellow with tinsel in it. Green eyes. Very pretty. She's got a yellow heart on her bottom of her leg there. My Little Pony. And Paradise Poems here was released in year 3, so 2005, which was the same year as the Minty I showed you was released. This one, this pretty pink girl here, this is Cupcake. So she was from the Scootin' Along with Cupcake playset, and she was released in year 4, so 2006. And the reason she was called Scootin' Along with Cupcake is because she came with a little scooter that she could ride in. She had a helmet and a bunch of other accessories. Pretty pink body. Cupcake cutie mark, of course, that makes sense. Purple heart. My Little Pony. And she's got blue eyes with a star in it. There's little streaks of pink and purple in her eye too, along with the blue. Kind of this golden hair, almost blondie golden yellow color, with tinsel as well. And then this girl, her name is Dosey Dotes. She looks very similar to the one I just showed you, except she's got more of a purpley body, and a butterfly cutie mark. Again, this golden yellowy hair. No tinsel in her hair, no tinsel on this one. Pink and purple eyes with a heart in it. Very pretty. Pink heart. And all of these ponies are in pretty decent shape. I think I could take a magic eraser to them and just give them a good scrub and they'd look perfect. So Dosey Dotes here had a number of releases. She was released in 2004, 2005, and 2008. I think this one is the 2005 release. I'm not 100% sure, but if so, she would have come as a bonus pony in the pack with Wing Wish's Fluttershy. There was 2 ponies in the pack. Wing Wish's Fluttershy. The Wing Wish's Fluttershy line, they all had wings and stuff like that. And then this girl would have come as a bonus in the playset, in the pack. And then finally, the last G3 pony I got was Twirlerina here. And she is a Pegasus pony. You can see she's got wings. Really pretty light blue color. The wings, I love how they kind of fade from blue into pink. And they're sparkly. They're sparkly shiny. And her cutie mark is a bow. It's also very sparkly. She's got really light pink hair with tinsel in it. Not the best shape because she's missing a lot of hair here at the front. It's mostly just tinsel left and not a lot of hair. Is she supposed to be like that? I don't think so. That doesn't look right. She should have more hair up here at the front of her mane, right? And she's dirty. They're all dirty. They all need a scrub. She's got her pink heart here down on the bottom of her hoof. Pretty blue eyes with pink stars in them. And Twirlerina is one of 11 of these Pegasus ponies that were released in 2006. Okay, so that's all the toys that I found in April. Moving on to the month of May. I lied earlier when I said that all of these toys were thrifted because I did buy one lot of toys on eBay in May. And I got these girls. Cherry Merry Muffins. They were priced really well, so I was really excited to get them. So the Cherry Merry Muffin doll line was released by Mattel between 1988 and 1990, and they were all these scented dolls. So like Cherry Merry Muffin, of course, smelled like cherries. Betty Berry, she smelled like berries. Penny Peppermint, she smells like peppermint, which makes sense, but definitely a really common thing back in the day for toy lines to do. And it was a good gimmick. Like, I remember as a kid, I just loved anything that was scented. Let's start with Cherry Merry Muffin herself. Cherry Merry Muffin herself was released 3 times. She was released once in each wave or each release. This one here, this is Cherry Merry Muffin from the second release or the second wave. And the reason I know that is because she has more of a toothy smile. She's got you can see her teeth. Whereas the first release, she had more of a smile like Betty Berry here with a closed mouth smile. Also, she's got crimped hair. whereas the first release had more curly hair. This girl also would have had a cupcake hat, whereas the first release, she only had kind of a shiny hair bow that matches the shiny material of this dress. And the second release also, her dress is a little bit different in that it has polka dots on it, whereas the first wave has more of like a gingham plaid kind of pattern on it. But when I got this girl in this lot, she was actually nude. She was naked. I already had this dress in my collection already. I was just waiting to find the doll so I could put it on her. And now I have. And again, you can see I have not done anything with her hair. It was up in a ponytail, which I took out. They all have these painted on shoes, so you can't lose the shoes, which is nice. And they all have these cute little cupcake buttons on the front of their dresses. Absolutely adorable. I just love that. I just love their little faces too. They've got little like cute little chipmunk faces. That's what I love about them. Really adorable. And then of course, like I mentioned, I got Betty Berry here. Betty Berry was from the first release. This is her original dress. She definitely came with this blue dress with the cupcake button here. And I'm drawing a blank as to what her hair looked like. I think it might have been in 2 pigtails maybe. Again, very classic Cherry Merry Muffin with the button on the front and the lace trim and this iridescent fabric that they used a lot at that time. Blue painted on shoes. And I just love her auburn kind of reddish hair. Very pretty. And also in this lot was Penny Peppermint. She is from the second release, the second wave. Again, very similar dress to the other two with the lace and the iridescent fabric along the edge and the cupcake button on the front of the dress. And I always get her name mixed up with Peppermint Patty from Charlie Brown. I don't know why. Every time I see her, I'm like, oh, Peppermint Patty.
No way, lady!
And then I'm like, wait, no, that's not right. But her face is really pretty too. She's got more of a red lip as opposed to like a light pink like the other girls have. Like Betty Berry here has more of a light pink coral color. And she's got really vivid blue eyes too. Again, you can see her hair was up in this pigtail, this ponytail. So I have a lot of work to do with these dolls. Pink shoes. And she would have come with a hat as well, I believe. Like a cupcake looking hat from what I remember. And then this girl, this is Cookies and Cream, and she's from the third release or the third wave. She was actually nude when I got her as well. But spoiler alert, I had this outfit in my collection already. So I put it on her. This is actually the outfit from Greta Grapes, who is also from the third wave. And the way you can differentiate the third wave of Cherry Merry Muffin dolls is they have tinsel in their hair. This one is in really rough shape. Her hair is really rough. Actually, there's still quite a bit of tinsel. There's more than I realized, kind of interwoven into the hair. It's a matted mess. So I need to fix that. And the third wave, their outfits were a little bit different as well. They all kind of had these more shimmery, see-through kind of outfits. Not the same dresses as the first and second wave. And with a little rosette on the front here and some ribbons. And this is actually a little skirt that can come off. And then she's got a bodysuit underneath. And then poofy sleeves. Kind of like what I'm wearing, poofy sleeves. Light pink lips, pretty blue eyes. There's a little hint of pink in the eyes as well. And Cookies and Cream, her outfit was more of a brown and creamy color, or brown and white. Moving on to what I found when I was out thrifting in May. This girl! This is Patty O'Green, and she's one of the color kids from the Rainbow Brite toy line. So there was a Rainbow Brite TV series or cartoon that was aired in 1984. And it was really popular back in the day. I remember watching it as a kid and it was my absolute favorite. Rainbow Brite was the thing back in that time. For me anyway. And I actually had a Rainbow Brite doll, the original Rainbow Brite character doll, in this size. So there were 20-inch dolls. There were medium dolls that were 16 inches, and then there were these dolls that were 9 inches. I like these the best because they fit on the shelf the best. But if I ever come across a big one when I'm thrifting, I'll definitely nab that too. But they're hard to come by at the thrift store. And all the dolls have these soft bodies with these harder plastic heads. You can still squeeze them, but they're a harder plastic. And they all have yarn hair in different colors. Rainbow Brite herself had more of a yellow yarn or like a blonde yarn. Patio Green, obviously, you can tell by her name that she's supposed to be more of an Irish-inspired character. So, of course, she's green. And she's missing her dress. She would have had a short little green dress, and it was in like a shiny green material. And you can see she's got matching green boots here. Really cool. Polka dot panties. Very cool. She's very dirty. I still need to clean her as well. Add her to the list of things I need to fix up and clean. Look at the face. They've got these tiny little nubby noses and little mouths. Big eyes. And I think it's interesting how they have these like arched foreheads. They have really big foreheads. But I mean, her bangs are probably supposed to cover the big forehead a little bit. That's my guess. And all of the dolls, the 9-inch dolls in this size, have Velcro on their hand. And that's because each of them came with a little matching sprite. And sprites in the show are little furry guys that mine the color crystals that the Rainbow Brite characters use to power Rainbow Land. The color crystals make everything work there. So Patio Green here came with a little green furry little sprite that would Velcro to her hand, so it looked like they were holding hands. The sprites also, you could get them, like I said, in the little size that would go with this doll. But then there was also the bigger ones, like this big, that are big, fuzzy, bright, colorful things. And there were also play sets in the Rainbow Brite line. There were pets. There were like a horse that Rainbow Brite could ride. Oh yeah, and there was a puppy. And there were also plush toys of the villains of the show, Murky and Lurky. And then at Value Village, I found these two dolls in the box. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about these. I'm not even sure why I took them home, to be honest with you. Because it's not really something that I'm interested in collecting. I think I saw them and I was like, oh yeah, those are vintage for sure, and they're dolls, and I'm just gonna take them home. In a way, I do regret buying these because they're not really something that I collect. But anyways, these are dolls that were created by Totsie, which is a toy company back in, I don't know the history of the Totsie company, but these dolls, I believe, were released in the 90s. Everything that I found online said 90s. I thought they were older when I grabbed them, just based on the look of the box. I thought maybe they were like 70s. But these are both from the Legends of Yesteryear series. And they are Native American dolls. They're dolls inspired by Native Americans. We have Indian Princess, and we have Indian Brave. And this whole Legends of Yesterday series, there was a whole toy line. Like, this was one of the sets. You can see the picture on the back of the box here. But there was a variety of different sets and different outfits and things like that. Looks like they even had horses and children and teepees and all kinds of things. These boxes are not in great shape, so there's no reason why I even have them in the box still. I've just kind of had them in storage for a while. You know what, I'll take them out and I'll show you what they look like, because there's really no reason for me to have them in the box anymore. So this is the Indian Princess. I'll take her out. And it looks to me like they have been removed already at some point. Like this one is moving around a lot, so he's definitely been removed already. So here's what she looks like. She's got pigtails, really beautiful long black hair. I really like her earrings. Big blue earrings. Are they stars? Yeah, they're stars. That's cool. And then she's got her blue outfit with the fringe on the bottom. And then here she's got little shoes. Oh, they're little sandals. That's cool. She has little sandals. Really pretty blue eyeshadow as well. She's actually quite a pretty doll. She has a nice face. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. And then let's open the Indian Brave fella here. Oh yeah, he's definitely been out of the box before. So here he is. Ooh, he's sticky. Very sticky. And it looks... Huh. His hair is still taped to his back. And there's feathers here. I don't know if they're supposed to be on his head or... Oh, I think the feathers go on his shield. He's got feathers on his shield right here. So... I don't know. I don't know. There's a bunch of loose feathers in this box. They don't even show this actual doll on the box, so I don't know what he's supposed to look like. But he's got this really nice headband here. Nicely designed. And his fringe on his outfit. Little moccasins or little slippers here. Very cheaply made. Not very good quality material they used for this. And like I said, he came with this shield, which is interesting, that had feathers all over it, and it's really interesting Native American design. Plastic. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. If I do keep them, I'm definitely gonna take them out of the boxes and put them on display. I don't want to keep the boxes because they're in really rough shape. And then at the Same Value Village, I got these two guys. You may recognize these. These are Quints. Quints were released by Tyco between 1989 and 91, I believe, somewhere in that range. And Quints, you can tell by their name, they were sets of 5 of these little dolls. Each set had 3 girls and 2 boys. And each of them, you can see at the back of his diaper here, he's got a little green heart with a number 4. So each one had a number on their diaper in a different colored heart. So there was yellow, pink, green, blue, and purple, I believe, were the colors. In all of these play sets, there was different accessories for each baby. So like bottles and rocking horses and bath towels and things like that. And each one was color coordinated to match the doll. So this little guy would have had a bottle with a green detail on it. These two guys were in a bag together. They're actually the same number. They're both the green boys with the number 4 on them. And they're both the auburn brownish colored haired boys. This whole set of 5 would have all had the same hair color. There was also a set that had blonde hair. There was also sets that had like black hair. And then there were also African American sets that also had black hair. And like I said, there were many different play sets. Like I have some of the blonde ones as well down in my cabinet here, but most of the ones I have are actually this hair color. They also have different face molds as well. So this little guy here, I can tell by his face that he was one of the original ones. As they got into the 90s, their faces changed a little bit. Like some of them had open mouths for bottles, things like that. And they both have cute green eyes. And the diapers are molded on. But there were some lines where they didn't have the molded diapers. They had like actual fabric diapers that you could put on them. And then one of the features was that you could put water in them. Like they had the open mouth so you could feed them. And then they would pee in their diaper and the diaper would change color. You know, that sort of thing. They did that a lot back in the 80s and 90s with the drinking wet ponies and things like that. And these guys were in a bag with a bunch of other stuff that I didn't want. So I gave some of it to my niece. She liked some of it and then I donated the rest. Okay, moving on to Barbies. These are all Barbies that I found when I was out thrifting. The first one I found is not actually a Barbie. This is actually a Sindy doll. So Sindy is a doll line that was actually originally released back in the 60s, but they looked totally different than these dolls. They were a little bit shorter. Their eyes kind of looked to the side. They had kind of more round heads. And I forget which company originally released them, but then they changed hands a few times over the years until in the 80s Hasbro took over and made them look more like this because they wanted to try to compete with Barbie, which, by the way, Mattel did not like, and they ended up filing a lawsuit against Hasbro because their face looked too much like Barbie. I don't know what the outcome of it was in the end, but I know that they used these faces for a while. And then I believe they're still making Sindy dolls, but it's a totally different company named Kid Creations, and they took over in 2021, and they changed them back to look more like the originals again. So these were only made for a short time, from what I understand. But this one is called Sindy and Her Fun Bike. When I first picked her up, I had no idea who she was. I knew she was a Sindy, but I didn't recognize this outfit until I did some research. And she's definitely an articulated doll, so she's definitely made to ride a bike. She's got quite a large hand, but it's shaped in such a way that it would be perfect for holding the handlebars of a bike. And another thing about this doll too, when I first was trying to identify her, the Sindy and Her Fun Bike doll that I saw online actually has a slightly different face than this one. So I thought maybe this was a different Sindy doll wearing the Sindy and Her Fun Bike outfit. But I kind of wonder if there was a couple of different releases in different countries or different, I don't know, depending on where you lived. But I have seen pictures of this face with this outfit as well. So I really don't know what to say about that other than I think both faces are correct. So if you look closely at her face, you can see the similarities to Barbie, but definitely very different as well at the same time. She's got purple eyes and hot pink lips. She would have originally had earrings, but they're missing, of course. Her hair, blah, it's a mess. Definitely needs some help. And her arms are all chewed up. Somebody was chewing on this doll. The outfit is not in 100% great condition. She does have some tears and rips in the outfit. I definitely cut some of these strings off. But yeah, I still think it's really cool. This is my first Sindy doll. So yeah, of course she would have come with a bicycle. I don't remember exactly what the bicycle looks like. I'm guessing she probably came with shoes and socks as well. She's also got the flat feet, so she probably would have had some running shoes on of some kind. Definitely a very 80s, 90s material here. And then at the thrift store, the same thrift store, I found this girl. This is Paint and Dazzle Barbie from 1993. When I found her, she was actually wearing this jacket, this black jacket, which is from the Rappin' Rockin' Barbie. I recognized it right away because I actually already have one in my collection that I had found at a flea market at one point. So now I have two of these. And she was also wearing this pink and black and white polka dot skirt. It's very stretched out. Doesn't have any tags or anything like that, so I don't believe it's actually from Barbie, but I really do like it actually. It kind of reminds me of like the Cool Times Barbie. I think it's Cool Times Barbie that has the polka dot leggings that look similar to that. But anyways, Paint and Dazzle Barbie has beautiful long blonde hair, of course. She's got kind of poofy bangs, big pink earrings. And this is her original skirt. I talked about this in another video when I found this skirt. I've actually got two of these skirts now, I believe. And then this top is actually a Barbie top as well. It's from a fashion pack from, I believe, the late 90s or early 2000s, I can't remember. But her original outfit, like I said, would have had this skirt. She would have had a similar pink top. And then she had a kind of a mottled white and pink jacket that she wore on top of it as well. And then the gimmick with this Barbie was that Mattel had partnered with a company called Tulip, and they're kind of like a craft company, and they make puffy paint, fabric markers, embellishments that you can put on fabric, that sort of thing. So this Barbie actually came with paint. She came with a variety of these little sequins, and she came with a bunch of these little flowers as well. So you could decorate her outfit however you wanted to with all of these crafty things, which is really cool. Looks like she originally had a ring as well. I'm excited to have her now in my collection. And then I found Dr. Barbie, who was also released in 1993. When I found her, she was actually wearing this dress that is currently on my Native American Barbie. Spoiler alert, I haven't talked about her in a video yet, but I have it on her for now. It's actually quite a pretty dress. It's got lace on it. It's white, clearly. I added the blue ribbon, that wasn't part of it. It's got lace along the bottom as well. It's a halter style. It's tied in the back. And Dr. Barbie here, you can see she's got this stethoscope on her. This pink stethoscope, it's actually attached to her. You can't take it off. And then she's got a little speaker here. So the gimmick with this was that you could push the little button on this stethoscope and you would be able to hear the sound of a heartbeat. I haven't tried it to see if it works yet. I don't know if I even have the right batteries, but I think that's pretty cool. And she, of course, would have originally had like a doctor's lab coat. She wore a short body hugging dress, like in this blue color, the same blue as her blue bow earrings here. And then, of course, she came with a variety of accessories. She came with a little baby, a little box, like a first aid kind of box that she could put all her needle and her clipboard and all her doctor accessories in. And then she also came with a variety of baby accessories as well, like a bottle, rattle, that kind of stuff. And her hair's a mess, so obviously she needs a fix as well. And she's got light blue and purple eyes, it looks like. Or maybe more of a green, I can't really tell in this lighting. It's so bright right here. And more of a brighter lip as well, more red. Bangs. I believe she has Kanekalon hair because it feels very soft. Oh, and by the way, this is my new way of tracking my Barbies. I put little stickers on their backs with a number. So I've started a database of all my Barbies and toys and clothes just because it's very overwhelming, everything. I mean, you keep collecting and collecting and collecting, and then you start to forget some of the things you already have. And then I found Foam in Color Barbie from 1995. And when I found her, she was actually wearing her original dress, which is awesome. That doesn't happen very often. Usually they're wearing something else or they're completely naked when I find them. And she's got her matching blue earrings, stud earrings. It looks like she originally had a ring, but that's missing as well. So Foam in Color Barbie actually came in 3 different colors. So this is the blue version. There was also a yellow version and a pink version. So there was a yellow dress, a pink dress, and then yellow earrings, pink earrings. She would have originally had a matching necklace as well. And the gimmick with these girls was that they came with like a little jar of foam that you could spray into their hair. If you had them in the bathtub with you, you could spray it in their hair. It would change their hair blue in this case. She came with blue foam. The yellow one came with yellow foam. The pink one came with pink foam. And then you could wash it out again in the tub. This girl's in okay shape. Her neck is really loose. Like it's almost like her hair is too heavy for her head. So I haven't looked into how to fix it. I mean, I guess I could put her head on a little tighter. Or maybe she's just on the wrong body. I actually don't know. And her dress is a little loose too. It keeps coming down at the top here. It doesn't want to stay in place very well. But other than that, she's beautiful. I really like these side swipe bangs that a lot of these Barbies have. I think that looks really nice like that. And she has really pretty purple eyeshadow as well. Blue eyes. Gorgeous. And then I found this girl at Value Village as well. This is actually Style Tennis Barbie. She was released in 1994. This is not her original outfit. This is actually Earring Magic Teresa's dress, but this is what she was wearing when I found her. She is wearing blue bow earrings, so I can see why somebody put this dress on her. So Style Tennis Barbie was more of a playline doll, and her name gives away what her gimmick was. She was a tennis Barbie. So she had this white tennis outfit, like a cute top with sort of a rainbow pattern in some areas and a matching short skirt. She also came with a tennis racket, and a blue visor as well. Her hair is so greasy. I don't know what they did to her hair, but it is awful. She definitely needs a clean and a boil wash for sure. Like I said, this is the Earring Magic dress from Teresa. I have the Earring Magic dress from Barbie, the pink one, but I don't have any of the dolls. It's not in great shape. It's definitely flaking like these dresses tend to do over time. My pink one is starting to flake as well. It's because they're made of this pleather material, which disintegrates over time. And the lace on her arms is also kind of cut on both arms, actually. It looks the same on both arms. It's almost like somebody did that on purpose, maybe? But she does still have the original belt with the little loop here, and that's where you would put your little charms and stuff that came with the Barbie. You could put the charms on their earrings as well. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on this doll yet, because I don't have her original outfit. This Barbie's eyes are really distinct. Like when I first saw her, I was like, I definitely do not have that one. They're like a super light purple and a really light blue. Very striking, actually. So she will definitely be cleaned up better before I put her on the shelf again. And then I got this girl. This is Bopsy from the Barbie and the Sensations toy line from 1987. She does have a midge face, but her name is actually Bopsy. The Barbie and the Sensations, I think there was 4 girls. There was Barbie, Bopsy, Belinda, who had the Christy face, and Becky, who had more of a Teresa face, I believe. Oh no, sorry, Becky had a Kira face, not a Teresa face. And there is actually a Barbie and the Sensations movie. It's called Barbie and the Sensations Rockin' Back to Earth. I've never seen it before, but it's on my list of things to watch. It was more of an animated TV special. So again, it wasn't like a TV series. It wasn't really a movie. It was just more of a TV special. I don't know how long it was. It aired in 1988, and it was actually a sequel to the Barbie and the Rockers Out of This World TV series. So, like I said, this is Bopsy. This is not her original outfit. This is an outfit that I kind of threw together that sort of resembles her original outfit. Originally, she would have had like yellow capri pants. She had a lime green top, sort of like that. And then she had a blue jacket that had musical notes on it, really vibrant blue, which looked really cool, which is why I put these shorts on her, because it's got the blue. And then she had really big blue and pink earrings. Obviously, she's missing those. And then this jacket is actually from one of the Barbie and the Rockers fashion packs. It's a strange outfit, but it'll do for now. But I really like this face because I really love her eye makeup. It's so vibrant. It's like the makeup itself is really vivid blue, and then it contrasts with the really vivid green of her eyes. And then she's got quite a nice corally red lipstick. Very pretty. And I did fix up her hair, but I didn't do a very good job. I did put these pigtails in her hair because that's what her original hairstyle was, but I'm not really a big fan of how it looks. I think I'm going to make the pigtails stick out up a little bit more, make it a little more cute. She originally had a ring too, it looks like. And this doll is actually in really bad shape, like really bad shape. She's missing a foot.
Oh no!
And her other foot is severely chewed. So I'm hoping one day to put her on a different body because she needs a foot. And her legs are all discolored too. There's white spots all over the place there. But when I found this doll, she was actually wearing this purple mini skirt. It's kind of shimmery, shiny. I think it's from Barbie. Yes, it is. It's got a Barbie tag. But I don't know what fashion pack it was from or which Barbie it was from. I haven't been able to nail that down. It's just a standard purple, shiny, short mini skirt. And finally, I found Glitter Beach Barbie at the thrift store. When I found her, she was actually wearing this sweatshirt. It's a white and purpley periwinkle sort of striped sweatshirt. Again, I have no idea what it belongs to. I think it is Barbie. There's no tag or anything, but I feel like I've seen it before. I just can't pinpoint it, which annoys me. I really like it, actually. But she was wearing that sweater, and she also had her headband on when I found her, and she has her necklace and her earrings. So that's how I could identify her right away. She also has really pretty eye makeup, pretty eyes. They're also very distinct. Purple and like a teal color. I really like that teal color in her eye. Just a lot of colors in the eyes. And then a light pink lip. And then this swimsuit is actually the Glitter Beach Teresa swimsuit, which I already had in my collection. But I don't have Glitter Beach Teresa, so I put it on her for now. And Glitter Beach Barbie was released in 1992. And there was actually a Barbie, a Christy, a Kira, a Teresa, a Skipper, a Jazzy, a Ken, and a Steven, all in the Glitter Beach toy line. So lots of different characters. The girls all had these gemstone kind of necklaces and headbands that kind of matched their swimsuits. And the boys, Ken and Steven, they each had like a plastic necklace that had a little mini surfer guy on it, which is really cool. And all of their swimsuits are glittery or sparkly, hence Glitter Beach Barbie. So this one has glitter kind of around the bodice here. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you so much for all your support and for all of the encouragement that I received regarding coming back to creating YouTube videos.
Well, thank you.
And like I said, I'm really happy to be back. Toys are my passion, and I just love sharing them with you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.